Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new episode of the modded MotoGP 22 career. Today we are off to Argentina for round 3 of the debut season in MotoGP. Now, this is the first track on the calendar that I'm actually expecting to have a bit of a good round. The first two tracks, Losail, we had a decent round, but I really felt like the bike held me back. Mandalika is just not a great track on this game for the player. It's very good for the AI, but this track here now, I reckon this will suit me better, and maybe I can get my satellite Honda onto maybe a podium or the front row if we're lucky. But we're going to jump in. I'm looking forward to it. Let's hope we can have our best race of the season. So it's Alex Marquez who tops the practice sessions now, something we might see in 2023. Pecco second and Enea Bastianini third. So it looks like the long straights and flowing corners are suiting the Ducati at the moment. We're in P5. Probably our best Friday practice of the year so far. Shout out to Remy Gardner, Digi Antonio and Darren Binder all in the top 8. The other Honda riders are nowhere. So 14th for Taka, 20th for Mir, and 22nd for Marquez. So we got Oliveira 17th. Yeah, I'm the only one flying the Honda flag at the moment. So just showing how good of a job we're doing on such a bad bike. But into qualifying now, I'm looking forward for this one. Out of the final corner we come to start our one and only lap in qualifying. The pace has been good all weekend, so I'm hoping that we can get a good qualifying position and get away with the leaders early in this race. Alright, Kez is all over my back wheel. This has not been a good start to this lap. Oh, Marquez has picked me up on my quali lap. Oh, it's not lights being beaten last time out by me. Very, very drastic riding by Marquez. Oh, we just sent it on him as well, just to ruin his lap. He's down in 10th, we're going to be in 12th after getting into a scrap at Mark for literally no reason. That has ruined my qualifying session. So we've decided to go medium. A lot of hard tyres on the rear so far. Mark is hard. That's interesting. I wonder what the other... So it looks like the other Hondas as well. So all other Hondas I think are on the hard rear. Yeah, Nakagami confirming it. Where is Joe Mears down in P25? Really showing off how bad my bike is. See what we can do into turn 1. Good start. Always critical. And what the hell? What the hell just happened to my rear tyre there? Just span up like mad. What? Oh, is the Suzuki already down? And that is Frankie Morbidelli down? What is going on? I just literally lit the tyre up. That's very, very strange. More bikes down. We're going to try and capitalise by getting a good run. Pulling away on the straight. Oh my Jesus, those bikes down. That's Marquez upside down. We made so many spots. In that braking zone, there's another 2 down. Crash fest and a half. I'm going to really save our tyre through here. We go for lunge. We go over this contact between me and Marquez. Alex Marquez. I think Mark is down. Very sure that was him on the Repsol Honda. Mir is so far back that it couldn't really be him. We look at Marini. I want to go for it. Again, there's contact. I just don't have any corner entry turning with this bike at the moment. So I wonder what is going on with all this AI crashing. Friday's practice was these conditions, so can't really say it's anything to do with the conditions. We slide up the inside of Enea Bastianini. That is into P4. This is the most racy we've looked all season. Miller on the KTM up ahead. It's a KTM 2 and 3 at the moment, Red Bull KTM. That's some going from Jack and Brad. So I'm going to just see, can I sit with these boys for a few laps? It is a 9-lap race. The tyres as well will play a big part of today's race with the long spinny corners. We are pulling a gap from Enea Bastianini. Oh, we're gaining on Miller so much on the brakes. Nearly hit him up the back as he does with his teammate. He runs a touch wide. We have a look. Close the door though. It looks like Miller is the quicker of the two at the moment. I wonder is he using his tyre more as he goes for the move around the outside. That's not going to work. He squeezes his teammate. Oh, his teammate's down. Oh, that is not going to go well in the Red Bull factory garage after today's race. We are not riding very well, but we're up into P2 after dropping the last. Oh, Jack's having a look at me now. Oh, and he's just turned underneath me in fairness. Pushed me out to the curb. Oh, and he broke so early in front of me. We're lucky to stay on. That is Luca. Jesus, it's a really upside down race after all the early crashes. Luca Mini, fastest man on track. I'm in kind of race conservation mode at the moment. Trying to just take the laps off, get the fuel and tyres into places where they need to be so I can attack. Jack Miller though being so racy. Wonder will we see that next year. And Ducatis are ridiculously quick. Luca has a look at the inside. Oh, they go wide again, but they just bring it back for the late apex. I'm running a pretty low traction because it just helps me turn the bike with the rear. But unfortunately, I need to be careful because if I get too trigger happy, I will not have any rubber left on the rear. It do looks like we're getting good run off the corner, but we're not getting any good corner entry. Pecco has a look back at Jack Miller in P2. Oh, not very smart there to go on the grass. So even with a lot of fuel conserving early in this race, I'm not really up as much as I want to use it to attack. The Ducati ahead and the Ducati behind are really strong in a straight line. And that KTM is also not very slow. I'm kind of less worried now though about the tyre wear. Oh, how lucky are we to stay on that bike. Like I was saying before I killed myself, I'm starting to kind of just give it a bit more now, risk a bit more. See, can I get a bit more lap time out of it? We are just about holding off Enea. The gap between me and the boys in front isn't really increasing that quickly. I think Pecco has it though, barring any mistakes. Take a different line in, trying to line them up for the exit. Fastest man on track. Now we're motoring. So we have 4 laps to go. Where could I try the move on Rainy? Maybe into the hairpin, if we can get close enough. We're very good under brakes, but we're just not good in a straight line, so we'll be coming from a bit of a lunge, if I say. Good drive there that time. And we have the slipstream, but look at the turbo. I'll still try it, I reckon. But even at that, we can't even show a wheel alongside him. We're close, but good exit out there. We matched the Ducati, but it's not enough. Maybe into one of these braking zones could we send it? Have a look. Long way back. Very Rossi-esque move on his brother even. Looks like we got the move done. And that puts us into the podium positions. We are getting up to a good bit of pace now. Miller's next on the agenda. So again, look, we're going to go for the wide line in, carrying a bit more outside extra speed. He goes a touch wide. Not really much I can do here. New fast lap, 36.0. Closing up on the brakes. Oh, it's pushing wide now though. I reckon the slightly overcast temperatures are really helping me as well today. If I had the extra temperature, I'd probably be going backwards. Oh, Marini goes deep into turn 2. Nearly clicks me. Good run, but again, look at everyone around me. This Honda isn't at it yet. Again, a good bit back on the brakes over Jack. More so as well, defending from Luca behind. Maybe a similar move coming for Jack in the next couple of laps if we can get close enough. Bit of a bobble on entry there though, the bike really stiffened up. I kind of lost control of it for a split second. No. Jack is slightly tougher to get close at the moment. If anything, I might be going backwards because I think that was Luca Marini showing his pace again, so we've lost P3 again. We've regained it around the outside into the penultimate corner. Shorty's going to stick his nose in. He picks us up slightly. I'm going to try and stay ahead of him. Oh, he's a swipe of me. Penultimate lap. Still in the hunt for the podium. Oh, Honda's not wanting to turn now. And Marini wins the position back once again. Sticking right to the back wheel of him if we can. Just as soon as we hit 5th and 6th gear, he just disappears. And we're coming from such a long way back. Can we turn a tighter under here? Really won't get the drive out. More crashes behind. It's Vinales is down. Go for the move again in here. Oh, really aggressively push him wide. We're going wide ourselves. He cuts us back underneath. Oh, I've accidentally put on my right height device. That was a mistake. Oh, no, that's really cost me. And I've one small mistake there, putting the right height device on the wrong time. And look at the time we've lost. And they having a look. It probably thinks I've issues the way past me. Oh, we're deep into the penultimate corner. So is he. The run for the podium here is going to be hard. I'm going to have to try it into turn 1 to get back to P4. I reckon we have the pace over him. I'm closing the front at every opportunity. I send it in here. I won't because they like to go a bit deep. Oh, he's tucked the front. That's completely caught me off guard. Jesus, that really shook me up. Thankfully I didn't go for the move because I probably would have ended in the gravel with him. Giving it everything. Using up what little fuel we've left. Braking as late as we can in here. Maybe a lunge into the penultimate corner. He goes wide there, Luca. I don't know why I put on the right height device again through there. Oh, it's a couple of mistakes in a few rows now for me. Digi now was the one closing. I think the podium was just one step too far today. I'm actually going to put the fuel down to 1. I don't trust it. I think we're going to just bring it home. Zeki behind me has tipped off out of P6. And that's one of them tips off in the last corner. This way, I'm going to... Oh, Jesus! Probably lucky to get on fuel, and lucky that we had a bit of margin there. Across the line, it's P4. Pretty difficult P4 though. I thought I'd have a bit more pace than that.
Classification of the MotoGP race before the traditional podium ceremony.
So me and Pecco, pretty much identical lap times. I did have a quicker lap than Jack ahead of me and Luca Marini, but not really enough to challenge for the victory and for the podium. I just lacked a small bit of pace. Luckily, Paul Espargaro threw down the road in front of me, gave me back a couple more points. So let's see what that does to the championship. I jump up 2 positions now. I go ahead of Jorge Martin, who I didn't see at all that weekend. Paul Espargaro is into P3, and Marquez loses his championship lead and is down in P2, 15 points off of Pecco. Pecco taking an early championship lead, probably is one of the favourites. He's been one of the more consistent riders. P4 for me, yeah, not too bad. Not top under, which is the goal as always. You always want to be top in your team and in your manufacturer, but a few more races like that and we can maybe start to challenge a bit more. We're just lacking a small bit in, I think, tyre wear and outright engine performance. Team championships, we are up 2 positions into P5. Not too bad, and we are still second in the constructors, quite a bit ahead of KTM, but quite a bit behind Ducati already. So then, next race on the calendar is Portimao in 2 weeks' time. We've gone 5th, 7th, 4th so far, so 3 top 7 finishes on a satellite Honda. We're doing pretty well in our debut season. Next 2 races are going to be tough. Portimao is going to be tricky, and then we Ferret, probably my favourite track and my probably best chance of a podium. Definitely, we'll see if we can go for the win there. I'll be gunning to get a good result in Arret, but it's not going to be easy. So the next 2 races will be critical. I really hope for a good result at Portimao. That track can be very difficult and the AI can usually be quick there. But I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. I had a good bit of pace today and just missed out. Just the bike not being refined enough just kind of cost me the podium, and a few mistakes with the ride-out device for myself cost me probably P3. I don't think I really had anything for Jack Miller in second and Pecco in the lead. But anyway, I'm going to leave there for today. I hope you have enjoyed another episode of the modded MotoGP 22 career. Now, see you in the next one.